Welcome back to Sonic CD for the final zone, Metallic Madness, aka Metropolis Gone Badass.
Dun dun dun! Also, in terms of the music, I actually prefer the Japanese version of Present for this because it was actually used in the short Hero of the Year.
Oh, is that the other one? I always confuse that with the OVA. It's the one where Robotnik is reading a newspaper.
This is the one where Sonic is named Man of the Year. Robotnik doesn't take to this kindly. He puts on a Sonic suit and goes out and smashes up cars and puts graffiti in people's faces.
Robotnik is a fursuiter.
Exactly.
I knew it. It makes so much sense now. He kills Sonic because he secretly wants to be a furry.
I love that show. It ends with everyone on the planet hating Sonic. But it was never finished. It says to be continued, and it never was.
Oh, they got our dumbasses.
So this level looks kind of cool.
It's certainly mechanical. It's certainly full of madness. And it's certainly the end of the playthrough.
It's kind of weird how when we did 06, we did 66 parts with very little filler, and now we are struggling to get through 7 parts, and they're not even all 10 minutes each. This is the playthrough you've been waiting 9 months for. Sucks to be you.
Well, Sonic 3 and Knuckles will be a lot better because I love that game.
We have a lot more to talk about in that game.
Look forward to that one. That won't be made for another 10 years.
I think, do you think, Tom, if we had grown up with this game and say, if we grew up with this game, we had all the nostalgia, we loved this game, do you think we'd have a lot more to talk about?
Yes. But we don't. So we don't.
Well, that shut me up.
The one thing we haven't talked about yet is the jumping animation has changed. He does a spin in the air and he comes down like a friggin' ninja.
Well, something I thought was weird though was that the jumping sound effect is different. All the other sound effects, the rings, the springs, are the same. But for some reason, they chose to change the sound of his jumping. Mm-hmm. I really love that animation where he gets on a spring and he does that kind of spinny thing. Mm-hmm. I think that looks amazing.
Well, that's what I was talking about. The animation has changed. I gotta give credit where credit is due. The aesthetics of Sonic CD are damn near perfect.
Yeah, visually the sprite. I think the animation of the super peel out looks amazing.
That on the Sonic 3 and K model would be fantastic.
It would be sex on legs.
Indeed, or a hedgehog on legs with super fast feet.
Which is it? This level which has the midget laser.
Oh yes, that's actually why I've not talked about the STC adaptation of Sonic CD just yet, because it's in Metallic Madness where most of it takes place.
Yeah.
In fact, all of it, I think.
You're behind the thing. That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Working on different planes, if you will.
Reminds me of Super Mario World in the castles. You on those?
All the things where you can switch around and yeah.
With the thing and the glavin
and the lack of commentary. Go. Seriously, if you've waited 9 months for this.
We apologise.
You waited, we're sorry. Call us a peace offering. You waited for a Sonic playthrough, you got it. We've got another commentary we're doing today.
We didn't promise a good Sonic commentary.
But I did say look forward to Sonic CD, and by God, you're getting it.
I think the background design of this place kind of looks like a nice kind of peaceful utopia of the future.
That's the general idea with the future stages, I believe, or the good futures at least. And I always travel here, especially on Metallic Madness, because it holds the least amount of spikes. And I don't like spikes, Gareth. I don't. Oh my God, we do Sonic commentary, we get chocolate ice cream.
Cream. I think this is kind of cool, but
thank you very much.
Kind of doesn't make sense how if you jump on the leg behind you. It makes you go forward.
Yeah, I was stuck on this for ages because I thought it was a prop in the background. I didn't realise you could actually jump on it. Well, they got my dumbass.
Takes ages to get there.
And the retarded hulking brother of that thing in Carnival Night Zone.
Oh, God. Carnival Night Zone is another incredibly scrappy level. And I think Act 2 of that would be what TV tropes would just call that one level.
Here we go.
You're a midget!
Mini Sonic.
I love this. He looks so adorable. With the massive head. There's a plot point in the STC adaptation of the song Terminator, where there's a bit where Metal Sonic is about to kind of destroy Sonic, like regular Sonic, and a small version comes in and smacks him. And Sonic goes, who are you? And he goes, I'm you from the future. And so he goes, so what? In the future, I turn into a midget.
This fucking section, I swear to God. Platforming is not CD's strong suit. I'm sorry.
So it's kind of weird because that's why most fans love it, because like it's all platforming, you know, not a lot of speed, but
look at that. They didn't even give him an animation. He just
jump.
goes
That's
up.
lazy, but damn it, if that's not adorable to look at. Just
It's like a load of chocolatey creamy ice cream.
It is.
Oh, sorry.
His head is like 5 times bigger than the rest of his body.
No, I think just his eyes are 5 times bigger than the rest of his body. Well, we all know one thing: he can see in the dark.
He can see in the dark.
I also get killed a lot here easily by
do?
being squished. Squished, said I. We don't do 2 takes. Get used to this. 9 months, people. You waited 9 months for this. Repent, sinners, for the end is near.
I bet people are wishing that the schedule slip lasted a bit longer now.
Why couldn't you just do this better? Because fuck you. That's why.
But again, well, you know, I must be at certain points in games like this, if you know, because there's 3 acts to every level, and all the levels kind of look and play the same, unless there is a specific gimmick like the midget laser. There's not an awful lot to talk about in different levels, but I do like the midget laser. It's kind of an interesting idea.
Interesting idea. I mean, even a good Sonic Let's Player like Cybershell runs out of stuff to say eventually. He's like, this dude's pretty cool, I'm gonna kill him. Fuck that guy, I'm gonna kill him.
Is that the guy who just says the C word like 7 times a second?
Does he have fancy editing skills?
At the start, yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, okay.
He is an amazing guy. Should have just got him to do this instead. I tell you what, you're part of the team now, fill in for us.
HellfireComms featuring that guy.
It's Cybershell and no one.
Jump, you fool.
Jump.
Why
aren't you jumping? Oh, thank Christ.
Hooray. So I believe the next part will be the final boss with it, Tom.
Indeed, the final part of Sonic CD, Commentary Disasters. See you then.